is a beautiful day. Yes, if today is a beautiful day and you're blessed, touch the person beside you and said, I am blessed. Colleagues, we're under one agency, the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. Big up to the National Fisheries Authority. And today is a beautiful day. The sun is out and shining. We're here to interact with our fisher folks. Of course, it's International Fisherman's Day celebration. We're coming to have fun, though. Yeah, we're not on the seas right now. We're on land. And we're going to have fun. Lots of baskets. Who want to win a basket? Who want to win a basket? Yeah, we have lots of baskets to give away. But before I get into that, I have to give you some critical information. Number one is the theme, resilient fisher. What it means to be resilient. Because you realize what's happening today. We have what? More hurricanes. Not true? Every year we have a dangerous hurricane. And as fisher folks, we have to pay keen attention to the change in climate. Not true? Because climate change is real. Especially for Caribbean folks. It's extremely real. And so, as fisher folks, you have to pay keen attention to the changing weather patterns because that will determine our safety, security on the waters. All right? So, what is the theme? I can't hear you. The first person to tell me what is the theme of a prize for you. What is the theme? Well, I'm going to hear that, my friend. All right. Oh, you at so? What's the theme?
The resilient fisher.
All right, resilient fisher. So I have a prize for you. I have 2.6 million oxygen. Anyway, so our goals, we have some goals to discuss with you today. To celebrate, recognize, and elevate the contribution of the Jamaican fishers to food security. As fisher folks, we have an awesome responsibility. And that responsibility is to feed the nation. As a farmer, I am a farmer myself. Because no people say I'm a farmer, you know, and I'm a farm fool of themselves. Not true? Yeah, but I am a farmer. But I am into the business of eggs. So I do a little broil up on the side, and I have the eggs that go on. But I think I need to go into freshwater tilapias and so forth. Because I'm not telling you, I can't swim. Jamaica is the only island that have almost 3 million people. And out of the 3 million, I only who there in front of me can't swim. Not true? Yeah. And if I tell you how I learn how to swim, I am from a community in St. Mary. You never hear about Port Maria? And that's where I come from. I'm from Port Maria. Up at Paji. You know about Paji? Eh? Where's that? I can't swim. I joke, I can't swim. But can I tell you a joke how I learn how to swim? Who want to know how I learn to swim? I see my friend, my colleague, Mr. Brown there. When I usually grow up, right, I usually selling on the street. My mother was a vendor. So I usually push my little hand cart in Port Maria and sell my fab, my cake soap and my bath soap and something there. We go to school. So I push the cart now go up on Paji Beach. So because I was so fascinated by the waters, I park the cart and I see the fisherman come in with him in boat. So I didn't know and hold it a little picnic from up on Paji, you know. Then just run and chuck on the boat. So me now with my up self, chuck on the boat and I start. I say, whoa, this is nice. So I did and you know the water touch my foot and then I feel me a drift and I say, no man, I jump asleep. Yeah, me a drift and jump asleep. When me look, and we out of blue sea me reach. Here the fisherman now. We no gongo piece, you know. All the while, you know, come on my boat. And they picking them from Patrick can't swim, you know. The man goes down and take out one whip. That's a fisherman, you know. He said, come off of my boat. Whoop, whoop. So the man start beat the pit of them. Me hold on, so, you know, for my life, you know. And then lick. Anyway, I couldn't take the lick no longer. So I look and I see something, I see the little pit, and I go so blah, blah, blah. So I just jump off to a start, blah, blah, blah. And from there, so, me learn how to swim. Because me no want drown. So me blap, 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 blap. And I see pit them a paggle them foot. So I paggle my foot and go so whap, whap, whap. And I saw me learn how to swim. I have to big up the fisherman there because when they clap the fisherman, man. Jesus wisdom. The fisherman made me learn how to swim. So big up to our fisher folks because you play a pivotal role. And one of the healthiest meat you can eat is what? Is what? Me not hear you know? Yes. So today we celebrate our fisher folks. We recognize and elevate the contribution you have made to Jamaica, to food security, livelihoods, and the blue economy, to provide a platform to engagement among government, industry stakeholders, and fishers, to provide tangible benefits to the fishers at this event, right here at Colonel Cove, Morant Bay. We have lots of special guests. We have lots of sponsors, and I want to acknowledge our sponsors at this time. We have the ministry, and I want to clap them. We have the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries, and Mining. Clap them, please. We have a gold sponsor. Yes, gold. Petcom Petroleum. Clap Petrom. Petcom. We have Rainforest Seafood. Clap Rainforest. We have Guardian Group. Clap Guardian Group in the bronze category. We have Sagicor Group in the bronze category. Clap them, please. We have Yamaha in the bronze category. Clap them, please. We have Mercury. Of course, we have the Mercury Sea Supplies. Clap them, please. And we have the Big Edge 105 FM. Clap Edge 105, Bergman and the crew. We have other partners. We have CCAM. We have Food for the Poor. Food for the Poor right here. Clap Food for the Poor, please. Food for the Poor have been doing a phenomenal job in ensuring that our fisher folks are well taken care of. We have the Jamaica Fisherman Cooperative Union. Clap them, please. Last by no means least, I want you to clap the hard-working, dedicated staff of the National Fisheries Authority. All right. God is good all the time. I want to preach the word of the gospel today at the National Fish International. You want me to talk it today because I'm about to introduce to you a man of, if you're a pastor, you're preaching at church, and you're not going, so nothing not going for you. Not true? Yes, man. So I'm going to welcome the deacon now. Because the deacon is going to take it to the next level. Help me welcome to offer a word of prayer at this time, Mr. Ricardo Brown, our Senior Extension Officer at the National Fisheries Authority. My colleague and friend. Clap him, please. You have a jar to gear.
Let's pray. Most Holy God, as we come before your presence, we lift you on high. Truly, you're the King of Kings and you're the Lord of Lords. We thank you for today. As we approach your presence, God, we ask that you cleanse us from every sin. We put the National Fisheries Authority, and today as we celebrate International Fisherman's Day, God, I declare your blessing on this day's activity. God, I declare, God, a transformation of this fisheries industry, God, that we realize that we must do so much for the transformation, but for sustainability. And so, God, today would be a fruitful day where we really discuss matters that really will move this industry forward. As we look at aquaculture, mariculture, and capture fisheries, God, I pray that everyone today will come together for the good of this nation and that our food will secure because, God, we will put things forward today that will help let it happen. Have your way now, God, as we thank you again for this day activity. And we close by saying together, amen, in your holy name. Thank you, Jesus.
What a powerful prayer. I think we need to bring out the offering pan at this time. Clap him, please. Now, listen, folks. I'm going to introduce the next person who will be bringing greetings. I respect this man because after we had Hurricane Beryl and we have Melissa, I follow the page of the National Fisheries Authority. This CEO I'm about to introduce is a proactive CEO. Never before in the history of this country have we seen so much benefits, supplies, and input to our fisher folks. Please put your hands together and clap the CEO of the National Fisheries Authority, Dr. Gavin Bellamy. And he will be bringing his greeting. How can I thank you? I want to clap the man better than that. Hold on, better. Hey. This man is working and performing. Clap him, please. And he's going to bring his greetings at this time.
Thank you very much. And thank you, Ricardo, for the prayer. We need it. First of all, allow me to acknowledge the presence of our Costas for the parish of St. Thomas, Costas Bennett, the Member of Parliament, for it is St. Thomas Eastern, Mrs. Shaw, to our organizing committee members sitting right here in the front, Ingrid Parchment, Ingrid Parchment from the CCAM, Nakli Hadu from Food for the Poor. I've seen Sean Taylor, Mr. Goldberg, Ms. Henry from JFCU, and the National Fisheries Authority team. But I'm welcoming those persons. But most of all, let me welcome the honored guests here today, the fishers. Applaud yourselves, please. Some of you know me, know that I like to speak a lot, so I wrote down a few things to say. It's only a couple of words. See? Not much. So, today we're celebrating International Fisherman's Day. And as the MC said, under the theme, repeat the theme for me. Thank you very much. When we speak about food security, but it's you, the brave men and women, get it on their plates. In my job, I have been blessed and highly favored to witness firsthand what you all do. To see your commitment, your pride, your dedication to putting food on our tables. And a lot of people don't understand. I used to fish. I'm going to go confess, and I hope none of you in here have the same confession. I used to fish a lot before I got the job. Not knowing that I was breaking the law. I realized when I got the job that I was a criminal. So I had to shape up and fly right and get myself a fishing license. Because I thought the man on the boat, him have the license so he can go fish. Nothing wrong. Well, I learned something else. But anyway, unfortunately, even though the job is a pleasure, unfortunately for the last 2 years, I have to witness the destruction the stress, the hardship that all of you went through. What happened to the sector? What you lost? You lost your house. You lost your boat. You lost your engine. You lost your fishing gear. You lost too many things. Thank you very much, sir. Somebody said it over there. And we lost some of our friends. Right? That was very painful for me. And is painful for me. But look at where we are now. Like it or not, the sector has bounced back. Not all of us are where we are, where we want to be. Not all of us have received as much relief or support that we want or we need. But what I have learned being out there, there is no one who knows how to bounce back with little or nothing at all. So, with the help of the NFA, the ministry, private partners, we give some amount of support. But that support there, they dug up in some of the stuff that they had been able to save. And they brought out a frozen bottle of cran water and say, you walk so far, take the water, because you have to walk back. Now these persons had nothing, and they were willing to share the little or what they had. They also told me, don't worry, bossy. We go build back and build back better. So, the job has given me the pleasure to know you all, to see how kind you are, how resilient you are. And that is what we are celebrating. Because what all of you have done is the definition of the word resilience. Building back and building back better. So, I thank the job for the privilege to continue to work with you all. And I'm just asking you to big up yourself and most of all, enjoy today, speak your truth, enjoy yourself, speak your truth, safe travels back home, and love and respect to all. So applaud yourselves.
All right, please put your hands together for our Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Gavin Bellamy. And I know all that he said is from the heart. And what he said resonates with you. All right, clap him again, please, for his sentiments and his kind words. Trust me. You know what? I go and give a prize, you know, for any fisherman who can tell the best joke. Because fishermen always have jokes. Especially when you're out there on the sea and I do the fishing. So anybody that can tell me the best fisherman joke and make the people them laugh, I go and give a basket. Yeah? Not true. But I'm not good at them. But, you know, the other day a fisherman come home with a tiny fish. And his wife asks him, that all you catch? The fisherman just turn on to his wife and say, honey, the fish them start to social distance now. Papa Jesus. I'm not good at them, you know. One next fisherman said to me the other day, say, fisherman and rum is a serious thing. Any fisherman they ever carry rum, Gassi? Eh? All who ever carry rum, Gassi, put up your foot. I mean your hand. You carry rum, Gassi? But this a fisherman say, it look like say, in thinking boat get haunted now because him friends ask, why you think the boat get haunted? He say, every time I carry 2 bottles of rum aboard, one of them disappear before I reach the fishing bank. Same friend say, you sure she a ghost? He said, well, the ghost sound exactly like me. You know, man, I say, him a ghost, you know. Say one, tell me first joke now. If a joke connect me, I give you 1 basket. What the I name? What the I name?
Ducky.
Eh?
Ducky.
Ducky. You hear that name there? Fisherman always have some name which sound like something relating to the fishing industry. Ducky. That means same duck. You understand? All right, Ducky, tell me a joke now. Tell me a joke. One joke.
Man, me no really.
You know, see there? You have one? All right, tell more. Make sure say connect, you know. People, if a joke connect, say connect. One of you say? All right. Ready now.
All right, so 2 fishermen were at sea. One fisherman caught a fish, and the other fisherman said to him, where did you catch the fish? The other fisherman responded and said, in the mouth.
Wanna get it? You don't get it, mommy? All right, my friend, you don't get the basket, you know, because I'm going to give you a basket right now. My friend in the yellow shirt, yeah, it look like him have a good joke. Him and them wear Jonah box. Some people have even knock them out too. So tell me, you go.
Yeah, as me say, me have to cut him a box to knock him out, because if me no knock him out John. Yeah, so that is the moral of the story.
All right, so actually it's not a box, it's a knockout. Papa Jesus, the box done to knockout, you know. All right, him forget the basket? Come up here, yellow shirt, come up here, sir. Come up here, sir, yellow shirt. One man say I want sweet and one down for you. But me hear him I say no. Yeah. Ready now.
Yes, sir. Good morning. 2 fishermen from my beach, right? The 2 of them hard of hearing, them deaf. So the 2 of them are go fishing. So them walk past them one another. One asked the other one, him say, where you go, sir? You go fishing? He said, no, sir, fishing, me I go fishing. He said, who I think I fishing here, they go fishing.
The 2 of them hard not hearing, you know. But all of them are communicate. I will forget the basket, him or him. Oh, come up, sir, a 1 basket, Maggie, and then we're going to go back to the greetings. Oh, credit. Yes. Credit. Whoa. $10,000 of credit. Fisherman always need credit for put on them plan. Come up here. No, sir. I make you dress so.
So when you go out, you have to look good, man.
When you go out, you have to look good. Hey, clap the money and get the best dress. Hold on. You know, long me see crocodile. Kuya. Coupon this shoes here. A crocodile and alligator. Me don't know. Wait.
Snake.
Snake. And snake always there see. Oh, you know what? I give 2 of them a prize. What credit you use? Flow. This is our credit now. Dam. What credit you use? Digicel. $500. Tear up this year. Tear up. Good. All right, you say a flow. I don't think me have no flow, you know. Appear Digi. You work with the Digi? Boy, hey, big, yeah, better nothing. I like the 2 network, them tear right there, so. Yeah. Which part of fishing place there, sir? Treasure Beach. Where don't you could have tell said that man I come from St. Elizabeth, you know. Not true. Redman, not true.
Redman,
Which parish you from, sir?
I'm from Old Harbor Bay.
Old Harbor Bay. Listen, you see the Old Harbor fishermen, them very intelligent. Yeah, no, very intelligent. Where are you from? I am from Old Harbor Bay. Where do you fish? I fish in Old Harbor Bay area. Big up yourself. Congratulations. Every time. I like your shoes. High 5. Real fisherman. Clap them, please. Okay. It is now time to hear from the Honorable J.P. Costas Rotolorum of the beautiful parish of St. Anne, the keeper of the roll. St. Thomas. St. Thomas from. I told me from St. Ann, you know. But sorry, the Honorable Custos Rotolorum, Marcia Bennett, CDJP. Please put your hands together for her as she's about to bring you greetings at this time of St. Thomas.
Mr. Gordon, good morning, morning. Can I see those who traveled from the west? I want to welcome you heartily. I am thinking about all that you went through, and I really want to commend you, and I want to welcome you. Those from Clarendon, St. Catherine, Portland, welcome. Good morning, everyone. To all our officials, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and of course, members of our farming community, and most importantly, the backbone of our seas, our fishermen and fisherwomen. We want to welcome you heartily here at Colonel Cove in the beautiful parish of St. Thomas, not St. Anne. We gather today in our parish, and indeed for all of Jamaica, to recognize this industry that continues to play a very important role in agriculture. Fishermen don't just catch fish. They feed a nation. They deliver high-protein food to our tables, keep nutrition strong in our homes, and provide employment for thousands of fisherfolk across every coastline. From the pots in our kitchen to the markets in our town, their work touches every Jamaican family every single day. But today I want to speak about more than value and numbers. I want to speak about resilience. And Mr. Bellamy spoke about that for the persons in Western Jamaica. Today, we recognize the perseverance of our fishermen after the impact of several hurricanes. But we want to think about Melissa and Beryl. We know the losses. Gears gone, boats destroyed, nets torn, livelihood shaken. A storm can wipe out years of hard work. But you bounce back with salt on your skin, faith in your hearts. You repair and rebuild, and you return to sea. That kind of grit is what built this industry and what will carry it forward. To our people who make it run. So today, on Fisherman's Day 26, let us honor our fishermen. Let us support them, and let us pledge that as they never give up on the sea, we will never give up on them. We thank you for the risk, and I ask one of your sector heads about what they were doing for this industry. And he reminded me that many things are being done on a daily basis to enhance this industry. I want to commend you for the hard work, your faith, and that you continue to go out to sea. Sometimes people mention that the price is costly, but we can't pay for a life. And every time you hit the waters, your lives are in your hands. So we want to pray that God will continue to bless you, will strengthen you as you take on the seas. It is a hard job, and I am only here to encourage you, and that as you build the industry, that your families are looked after and your children are also looked after. And I was told this morning that all of that is being done. You are taken care of, and we look forward to seeing you providing for our nation, because you play a very important role in ensuring that our nation is fed. God bless you. Welcome to St. Thomas, and I wish for you a beautiful day, and that you will go back to your respective homes safe and secure. Blessings.
Thank you so much, the Honorable Costas Rotolorum, CDJP. Give her a big round of applause. Marcia Bennett, thank you so much for that charge and for ensuring that our fisher folks know that they are critical towards food security and sustainability. Give her another round of applause again. All right, so we're going to move on with the program nicely. Up next, we'll be hearing from our Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Eastern. Please put your hands together for Miss Yvonne Rosemary Shaw.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, for this morning's proceedings. Our Costas of St. Thomas, Mrs. Marcia Bennett. Our Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Gavin Bellamy. Representative of the fishing industry, our fishers, women and men. You notice I said women first. No disrespect to the men, but we have to acknowledge in a very rare way our fisher women. Members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I am here this morning to celebrate with you and to celebrate in a worthy way. It is a privilege to be here at Colonel's Cove as the Member of Parliament for Eastern St. Thomas. I want to welcome persons from other parishes, and I want to give a big shout out to you for taking time out on a long journey to be here to celebrate with all of us. I want to acknowledge our fisher folks from St. Thomas. I need to see the hands of the fisher folks from St. Thomas. Wonderful, wonderful. So today, the theme is the resilient fishers. It is both timely and fitting. Here in St. Thomas, our fishing community are not only part of our community, they are part of our identity, our heritage, and our way of life. For generations, our fishermen and women have helped to feed families, support local markets, strengthen coastal communities, and contribute to the development of Jamaica. Fishing is not easy work. It requires courage, discipline, patience, skills, and faith. It means rising early, facing uncertainty, respecting the sea, and pressing forward even when the conditions are difficult. And in recent times, especially following the impact of Hurricane Melissa and the severe weather we have been truly resilient. We have seen our fishing communities repaired, rebuild, return, and continue. We have seen families standing together. We have seen determination in the face of hardship and hope, and in the face of loss. This is why today is more than a celebration. It is a moment of recognition. To our fishermen and women, and to all who make up our fishing community, we see your hard work, we value your contribution, and we honor your resilience. As Member of Parliament, I remain committed to supporting efforts and strengthen the fishing industry, improve safety, protect his livelihood, and create greater opportunities for our people. When we support our fishing communities, we are investing in food security, family life, rebuilding stronger, and moving forward with purpose. On behalf of the people of Eastern St. Thomas, I extend once again warm greetings and sincere appreciation to our fisher folks, their families, and our wider fishing community. May God bless the fishing community, bless St. Thomas, and bless Jamaica, land we love. I thank you.
Well said, MP. Thank you so much, Madam MP, for your greetings. And I know that it connected well with our fisher folks. My takeaway is fisher folks rising early and going out there even when the circumstances are even difficult to ensure that you get that job done. So thank you so much, MP. I know everyone have a takeaway from your presentation. Please give MP Shaw a big round of applause for our greetings and presentation. All right, so at this time, we're going to take an item. Are you ready? Brace yourself. It's time for some, I don't know if entertainment, but may say bad still. And I hope Edge 105 can listen. Cause, you know, I'm from Irish FM. Me the Irish Sunday dinner boss. MC, tell the vibes energy. What I cook on a Sunday? Me Irish Sunday dinner. If him bad, me go feature him song on the radio Sunday where I come in my show. Help me welcome to center stage at this time to do an item, Mr. Marlon Gay. Fisher
Blessed
folk,
love. Yo,
Raytown, fishing beach.
No. Yes,
Nice
fisher
money
folks.
artists, I come. Make some nice money artists, I come.
Trust me, it was nice and decent fisher folks. Part of the solution. You know? Yeah. A blessed love to all the people, you know. We know so we've been through this and we've been through that and we've been through a lot. So I want them to know, say, fisher folks are one of the biggest apex predator, them, man. Not even the shark, not great like you, but for the determination, you know. Well, anyway, may I say, cut long story short, run the track there, track one there for that. Selector, what time, what time? Yeah, man, we know we've been through a lot. And we have to get back, no? Because we're not ramp, you know. What happened to the music? What happened to the rhythm there? Why? If you feel, try again. Again and again. All fisher people. If you feel, try again. Again and again. If you feel, try again. Again and again. Yeah, hear me? Perseverance, perseverance, the key to see us through. Perseverance, perseverance, Jaja bless I and you. Perseverance, perseverance, the key to see us through. Perseverance, yeah, hear me? Whoa, Kawa. We have hills and valleys to climb. Say don't you look behind, keep a focused mind in these times. They don't want to see us try to have a purpose in life. No, you got to keep strong to move along. Jaja give a firm determination. You got to keep strong to carry on. It's our tradition from Irish. First it, I'm going to say all that fisherman. Man, I'm know say, no care how see hard. When I come along without something because we are feeding for feed our family. See? No more I them to know say. I love what saying now. I wanna stop doing. I'm a fisherman. Whoa, watch this out. You cannot be lazy, you must be crazy. Big for your goal, it never come so easy. Your mommy and daddy, them never did make it. Try to erase this out of your family. We got to move on in these times. There is no future for looking behind. System get mean, there's no more mankind. The people bear this in the perseverance, perseverance, the key to see us through. Perseverance, perseverance, Jaja bless I and you are perseverance, perseverance, the key to see us through. Perseverance, perseverance, why? We have hills and valleys to climb. Say don't you look behind, keep a focused mind in these times. They don't want to see us try to have a purpose in life. No, you got to keep strong to move along. Jaja give by a firm determination. You got to keep strong to carry on. It's our tradition from Irish. Oh, yeah. Again and again. If you feel, try again. Again and again. If you feel, try again. Again and again. If you feel, try again. Again and again. What am I say? Perseverance, perseverance, the key to see us through. Perseverance, perseverance, Jaja bless I and you are perseverance, perseverance, the key to see us through. All like that. Next track right away, the long thing. Never give up. No matter how the thing tough and rough. Never, I will never give up. I will never give up. No way in Even though the road may be rough and tough, I will never give up. I will never give up. Even though the road may be rough and tough, I will never give. Yeah, master, now. These are the things that I know, and I won't let it go. Sacrifice, it's the order of the day, yeah, yeah. So don't you let bad mind play silly tricks on you, telling you to do the things you don't really want to do. These are the things that I would really like to know. And me not stop say so. Why does it some people have to suffer so? Merely people from the ghetto, but I would never give. Let me sit down and wanna grow up in a life. Let me say all who knows a failure is not an option. Yeah, see me say, never give up. Even though the road may be rough and tough, I will never give up. What me say? Never give up, my brothers. Never give up, my sisters. Never give up. Never give up, I say. Never give up in no way. Try until you see. Never give up. Yeah, you must start hard to stop. Try. You just have to keep going. Because you don't know when I hear your time. Yeah, you must say. Said I will never ever give up. No, 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 no. Never, never, never I say. Do you hear what I said? I would never give up. No way, even though the road may be rough and tough, I will never give up. I would never give up. Even though the road may be rough and tough, I will never give up. Love you, my brothers. Love you, my sisters. My fellow Jamaicans. And all the Fisher folks. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Love you. Respect it.
All right. Hey, 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 hey. How me say? Big up my brother and my sister. You know say them are my sister. And me say, love her with me I go deal with. You heard it? Are you hearing this? Hey, and then me step in at the place, I'm in the cause I'm in the chase with the fisherman, the fisherwoman, them run the place. When me fishing at the day and me fishing at the night. People me I tell us say fishing at me life. Hey, when me dip on the boat out of sea, but I ramp with the fish, them people on the sea. Hey, pull up. Yo. All right. What is that? We can't go on? Hey, I don't see half of me yet in a piece of me this. I don't wait till the official, but take off the jacket here. You see me get mad in here? Hey, me I tell you no. All right, I want to give you one prize now. Me have 500 out of all the people who have a floor phone, put up on the hand. Floor phone, all right? Good. The first person to tell me who is the CEO of the National Fisheries Authority, come tell me. Up here, come up here. Get $500 credit. Tap, ta, da, tap, 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 ta, da. What is your name, sir?
Carter Ramdeen.
Which parish you from?
St. Mary, me come.
St. Mary, you come from? You keep it on. Because St. Mary come from?
Right beside you, sir.
All right, good. Who is the CEO?
Dr. Gavin Ballamy.
Hey, congratulations. You have just won a ticket for two to the all-inclusive hotel. Back to your seat. You get $500. Put on the credit, sir. Don't ramp with me. Put on the credit. Put on the credit. Good. All right. So we're going to go right now to a very important gentleman. Yes. He is representing the Jamaica Fishermen Cooperative Union. Please put your hands together and help me welcome Mr. Garfield Goldburn, who will talk about the rules of the sea. Oh, I'm going to do a presentation. Presentation time. Now listen. Pay attention, folks. this presentation is extremely important. Over to Mr. Goldburn.
Thank you very much, Ted Roy. Ted Roy never knows he's a DJ, man. All right. All my fishers from St. Thomas. I have to say Golden Grove. Where's my Golden Grove crew? All right. From Anata Bay. Where's the Anata Bay crew? All right. From St. Anne, Discovery Bay and elsewhere. All right. And all over Montego Bay, St. Elizabeth. Good to see you. Treasure Beach. All right. I know you're here. Thank you very much for being here. Rules of the Sea. Rules of the Sea. Is the audio working? All right. The resilient fisher is knowledgeable. The topic or the theme for this year was deliberately chosen. The resilient fisher means that you are in good stead when you have things like climate change issues such as hurricanes. You are well prepared. So the resilient fisher is knowledgeable and prepared. Ladies and gentlemen, this has ever happened to you? You know of anybody that has ever had a maritime incident? Volume. All right. Do you see what is happening there? One gentleman say he doesn't have any light. All right. You know about this as well? You know this gentleman? Is he here? All right. This came on TVJ about a month ago. Anybody remember what happened? Huh?
Over him. The Coast Guard run over him.
Are you serious? All right. Somebody said it. It's not me. Right? Rules of the sea. And he is saying a lot of things, which is saying he got injured and his boat was severely damaged. You know this man also? All right. Is he here? He was so injured he couldn't be here? Oh my, oh my. Well, I have some thoughts on that in terms of how we bring some resolution if he has not got any compensation or what he needs to do towards resolving this maritime incident, right? So you would have seen his hand is broken, his boat, all of those damages. And here's another one, right? See that? Look at that. Serious issues. Okay, pertinent information as it relates to maritime incident. Now, if I were to ask you this question, which entity is responsible for investigating maritime collisions? Because, remember, the resilient fisher is what? Knowledgeable. You know where you ought to go if there is a maritime issue. Anybody wants to hazard a guess? Huh? I hear marine police. I don't hear the right hand say it. Anybody else? The NFA, I hear that. And while you can report to them or make communication, I am going to state on the regulation which says, through the Shipping Act of 1998, when you have a maritime incident, you report to the Maritime Authority of Jamaica. So while you can communicate to the Marine Police, who does the investigation and enforcement is who? The Maritime Authority of Jamaica, which is MAJ, right? Under national and international regulations, it is the MAJ who has the responsibility to conduct investigation. So when you are knowledgeable, you know where to go, saves you time, efficiency. Very important. MAJ is that authority to investigate maritime incidents. and there is more support for same. Now, when should you file a boating accident with MAJ? If a person dies while on board, a person is injured, just as the gentleman there, those two fishers. If a person disappears from the vessel, and there is also damage to the vessel. Now, here is a very important thing. If the Maritime Authority of Jamaica, through the Shipping Act, investigates accidents relating to ships, artisanal fishers use ships? All right, so that is a very crucial thing. So what is it they are going to investigate? Very important. According to the Fisheries Act, now let's look on this, 2018. How is a fishing vessel defined? Because we want to see if the Shipping Act covers you for investigation, right? The Fisheries Act says a fishing vessel means any vessel which is used for, equipped to be used for, or normally used for fishing, right? Which we want to find out, is a fishing canoe a ship? Is a fishing canoe a ship? All right, let's see. Now, a ship is defined as any description of a vessel used in navigation. Right. There's a gentleman, Professor Vassiana, was. That is what it is saying, you know. So when those two gentlemen in St. Thomas had their boats damaged by, it's not me saying it. Somebody said Coast Guard, because it's not me saying it, you know. All right. So then they are to be investigated by the Maritime Authority of Jamaica, because under the Shipping Act, because based on what the Act says and the definitions, it suggests that the fishing canoe is a ship. And this gentleman, I know Dr. Bellamy knows very well, Mr. Bertram Smith, the Director General of the MAJ. There is a particular article he wrote when he was the legal director. Now he is the Director General. And what he's saying is that establishing the navigability of a vessel is important in determining a vessel's character as a ship. Why is that important? It is important because only ships you can make a claim. It's only when the vessel is defined as a ship that you can make a claim for an accident. You understand? So that is why now the fishing vessel, the fishing canoe, once you are in a situation of a maritime accident, you can make your report to the Maritime Authority of Jamaica. Understand? Tell me if we understand? Right? So it's not the Marine Police, it's not the Coast Guard. Well, you can report to them, but the investigation is done and enforcement is done by the Maritime Authority. Now, what if you have an accident like those two gentlemen? How soon after, or what is the time to make the report? Well, again, this is what Director General, and I say I like using quotes, you know. So this is what Director General Bertram Smith says, and this was from an article, a JIS article, and also on the Maritime Authority website. You have 20, they said there in terms of when you can make the report, there's a 24-hour registry, which is saying you can make a report anytime because they are open 24 hours a day for that to happen. Now, what if your canoe meets in an accident with the JDF Coast Guard, Marine Police, or any other fishing vessel? Then I spoke with this gentleman. I know Dr. Bellamy knows him as well. Captain Spence from Maritime Authority of Jamaica. And this is what he said to me. Captain Spence is one of the leaders of the Maritime Authority of Jamaica. He says, if there's a maritime accident, just, you know, so you should make a report. Well, he said 24, he said, I think he said 48 hours. But there's also something on Maritime Authority of Jamaica website which says 24 hours. So just like a car accident, I would suggest that if you can make it within 24 hours, then do so. In addition to that, you also are eligible to send an email to safety@jamaicaships.com. Safety@jamaicaships.com. So you are on the sea, an accident, whatever reason, you have your light, the Coast Guard says they didn't see a light, your boat gets keeled over, what do? Send the email to Safety at Jamaica, and you may also call 383-8934. Afterwards, you can check me for the number. All right? And you know I always do presentations and send out voice notes to all the fishers across the island. So I can drop this in one of the voice notes for you. Right? Now, if you have an accident, how long afterwards can you make a claim? And we're referencing what the Maritime Authority says through the document from Mr. Bertram Smith. There is a 2-year limitation. So those two gentlemen, if they didn't make the claim before or made the information before, there's a 2-year limitation period to make claims for damage or loss to a ship or injury. So if you know him, those two gentlemen, please tell them, okay? Please tell them for me that they can still make a claim. Now, what can impact you in terms of a maritime accident if your boat is not licensed and registered? I am certain Dr. Bellamy would encourage this, that once you have your boat, try to get it registered and licensed. Talk to the NFA team about that, right? So, we're looking to close, and this part are dropping in. Very important. Once you are registered, then you have a right to fly what? To fly what? What is this? The Jamaica flag. How many fishers take the Jamaica flag to sea? Let me see the hands. All right, put them down. I don't see any, but it's all right. Oh, I see 2. Let me say what the law says, and based on, again, I'm referencing, because this is not my words, Maritime Authority of Jamaica. Registration of a vessel in Jamaica ascribes to it a Jamaican nationality. The vessel must then fly what? Fly what? Fly the Jamaican flag. So by law, you ought to take a Jamaican flag with you to sea. Again, I've the reference, the goodly Professor Vassiani, I remember doing this course. United Nations Law of the Sea, one of the things it speaks about and why you should also always fly your Jamaican flag is because a ship without, if you don't have a flag, it suggests that you are without nationality and you are what? Stateless. And when you are stateless, anybody can come in and do anything because they don't know who you are. So I'm not going to say anybody's going to blow up your boat, but that may be a possibility, right? I'm not going to say that they may board your boat without you having any thought because they don't know what state you are with. And so you are stateless. So protect yourself. Remember, your boat can also drift into international water, the high seas, right? Your boat can drift into the high seas because the EEZ is 200 nautical miles. After that, you're into the high seas. So I am suggesting, right, that you carry a Jamaican flag with you on your boat, right? There are different reasons for that, and as we look to close, no flag means you risk being seen as stateless, as was earlier mentioned. And you see what happened there? They can just come in and do anything to you. They don't have to talk to the Jamaican government because you don't have a state. You don't have a state. That's what it says. So, I will close by saying what? What you must do to your boat? Flag your boat. Say it again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, me done. Thank you very much. Happy fishing. All right, where's Mr. Ted, right? I don't know if I can take the question. Yes. If I can answer it, go ahead. Dr. Bellamy is here. All right. I don't get my law degree yet, so I'm not going to speak like a lawyer. What I will say is that, I don't know if Dr. Bellamy can speak it, but I can suggest that we talk to the Maritime Authority of Jamaica who does the registering and the licensing for boats. We can get that position. I don't know if Dr. Bellamy has a position on it. Would you want to? Okay, Maritime Authority? Okay, all right. So Garfield, will find that information out for you and get it to you. Somehow I think that is not so, wherein you need the actual flag, but I will source the information and share it across the island in a voice note. All right? Well, it's there. The Shipping Act 1998. Right? Yeah, man. Where's Mr. Taylor? I don't want to take over the show right now, so I don't see him. Yes.
What is the definition of a ship? Because how can you classify a canoe as a ship? So, yeah, what is the definition, and is the law outdated where canoe is concerned?
All right. Thanks, Mr. Malcolm. What I would say is that it is advantageous to you by virtue of how the law is structured. So I went through the definition earlier as to how and what's the definition of a ship and why a fishing vessel would be considered as a ship. Because if that were not so, if there's a maritime accident, you couldn't claim anything or you couldn't go to anybody. So I would say how it is nicely defined to accept and undertake looking at fishing canoes as ships. So it is advantageous to fishers. That's what I would say. All right? Yeah, man. So what? Yes, sir. And this is the last one. As I said, Mr. Tedra show.
Yes, sir. The ship them supposed to walk on the bank. The ship. They're supposed to walk on the bank. Just to walk on the bank? Yeah.
You ask if the ship's supposed to cross the bank on the shoal.
All right. I'll find out. I'm trying to understand if the ships are to walk on the bank. I'm not understanding that. So what I will do is I'll come and speak to you in the break time, and then I'll get the question from you and subsequently share a response widely to everybody across Jamaica. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. See you again at lunchtime. Don't miss the quiz. Don't miss the quiz after lunch. Thank you.
All right, please put your hands together for Mr. Goldburn. Please clap him for his presentation. All right, remember that we have a one-on-one with the Honorable Minister later on. And there's a question and answer segment. So whatever questions you have to ask, I am respectfully asking that you jot them down. So later on, when we have that section, you can ask all the pertinent questions that you need to ask. All right? So you're going to have that one-to-one with the Honorable Minister and the officials from the Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining. Another housekeeping duty is that those who want to use the restrooms, right, the restrooms are located to the back of this building, so you can use the restrooms as you so please, all right? Good. Now, a lot of talking, and as your master of ceremony, it is my job to ensure that no boring this, no boring that. It's my friend that shouldn't have boring business at all. I'm going to give away a prize. Big up to Rainforest Seafood. Rainforest Seafood. You can't clap them, please. The first person to answer or finish this tagline will get a big bag. Come Rainforest. You don't care one big crocus bag there, jeez. Yeah, I mean, me personally have some questions too that I'm going to ask. We also have a $10,000 gift voucher courtesy of Rainforest. Now, the first person to finish this tagline will get that bag full of, snapper, in there, yeah, tin food in there, yeah, iPhone in there, yeah, iPhone in there. Why not the bag? Yeah. Day pass with two. Who want the bag? Who want the bag? My friend with a nice ear. The question is, this is the tagline. Finish the tagline. Rainforest always a make dash. Well, my brethren go put on the darkers now. But listen, this is no ordinary darkers. This darkers here, it's actually a computer. So you know, when you put it on, you ask a question. AI, ChatGPT. All right, you ready now? You don't know the answer. More give you the prize. Finish the tagline. Rainforest always a make. Really hot girl. Oh, are you the who for me up? Eh?
Delicious moment.
Come here, sir. Come here. Jesus wisdom. Where the man come from? What's your name, sir?
Lobster belly.
Hey! Hey! When I say lobster, you say belly. Lobster? Lobster? Come here, lobster belly. Why they call you lobster belly?
Why are some people from Norway give me the name there now?
From Norway?
Yeah, man.
You always catch lobster when you go see?
Man, them come eat some lobster from your Elsha. And that's how I get the name.
Okay, you have the best lobster.
One of the best. Me not say the best. People have to decide that. One of the best.
Repeat the tagline. Rainforest always a make.
Me not tell you already.
No, man, say it again. You're correct.
If you tell you again?
Yeah.
Me can't tell you again. Me not mean that.
Lobster belly in a rough. He's correct. Delicious moment. Congratulations, sir. You are the winner. Clap him, please. You receive a gift bag courtesy. A nice lady, man. Go up and smile and kiss them. I mean. All right. So, Rainforest always a make delicious moments. Congratulations to Rainforest and to the gentleman for winning the prize. All right. We're moving on nicely. At this time, we're going to take a presentation from our very important partners, the police, right? Police is very important in this entire process and Operation Fisher Folks. So please help me welcome Miss Tashika Bruce, Deputy Superintendent of Police in charge of the Neighborhood Watch. Please put your hands together for her. Hey, what kind of thing? I'm going to clap the officer, man. Sure. A deputy soup we are talking about, you know. Yes. Teeth them pretty, man. Jeez, clap the officer, please.
Pleasant morning, St. Thomas. Pleasant morning. How have you all been? It is actually nice to be here on such an occasion. And I must say happy International Fishers Day to all fisher folks. And at this time, I'll just hand over to Sergeant Golden as we have a very special presentation this morning.
All right, pleasant morning again. So let me see the hands of the persons who are seeing me for the very first time. So there's a lot of you who have not seen me. All right, so whilst we're here to do a quick presentation, I just want to give you a background. So I am Sergeant Leon Golding, Island Coordinator, Neighborhood Watch Movement. But the Neighborhood Watch Movement extends itself to the Beach Watch movement or program, as well as the Business Watch and Farm Watch. Now, today I see representatives from two of our launched beach watches. I see representatives from the Morant Bay Fishing Village, and we see representative from the Greenwich Town Fishing Village. So the Greenwich Town Fishing Village is, and I see one more there from Portmore. So we have 3 representatives there, right? 4. Portland Cottage. Where's Portland Cottage? I don't see them. You have to stand. See them there. So you see? So we want to talk to you now about the Fishing Village and the Beach Watch program. If you don't have one on your beach, go to your nearest police station, the police station nearest to you, ask them about it. They will send for us and we will come and do a sensitization, give you some training, and introduce you to additional partners that can work alongside you to make your beaches safer, don't it? Don't it? So as we build safer communities in Neighborhood Watch, we want to build safer beaches. And that is what we are aiming to do. Introduce the police to you, allow the police to be much closer to you to assist you in areas that you need a help in, right? And if you ask any one of the 4 community beach watch representatives here that we have already launched, they'll tell you we have been very supportive thus far. And it is on that point we want to invite Mr. Randy Bryan to just come to the front right now. Mr. Bryan he's a fisher folk from the Morant Bay Fishing Village. We were called and told that he had a surgery which removed one of his legs. we, the police, recognize that partnership is very important. And partnership extends beyond you just calling and reporting a crime. It's us supporting what you do for a living, right? So we're saying we recognize the importance of having the two legs in his carrying out of his day-to-day business, right? And mobility is very important for him. So today, on behalf of the members of the Community Safety and Security Branch, in particularly the Watches Unit, we would like to present him with this here wheelchair. And I hope that it makes traversing a little easier for him, especially as he goes about, his fishing duties. And if you ask any one of the 4 communities, they'll tell you, I brag every day, I am a fisherman. And I think I am one of the best fishermen there is. Ask me if I can swim, I can't swim. Ask me if I have gone out there. Yes, I have gone out there and I've caught several types of fishes. From the mai to the kingfish to the wahoo, I have been there, I have done that. And I am learning about pot making from several of my friends from the Morant Bay Fishing Village. So I am learning, right? So we want you to just reach out to us. We're here to give you the support. The Morant Bay Police have continually given support to those at the fishing village. St. Catherine South, the Portmore Police, for those at the back road at Forum Fishing Village, and Bournemouth Fishing Village, that's in Portland Cottage, and we have Greenwich Town Fishing Village, that's in St. Andrew South. So we look forward for you reaching out to us. We look forward in coming to have the conversation with you. We look forward in working with you. Thank you very much. Do enjoy the rest of your day.
I don't recall.
So I was just accosted by my dear friend. So him pop out the man could lock me up a while ago, because the first question he asked me, he said, I don't recall approving a fishing license for you. So I must tell you this, sir, I am guilty as charged. And as such, he is right now saying he's going to give me or cause me to get my fishing license. So I am lining up for that now, sir. So thank you very much again, gentle people. Have a great day.
Superintendent, big up yourself, Deputy Superintendent Bruce with the pretty white teeth. Yes, thank you so much for your presentation. All right, just want to acknowledge that we're broadcasting live, streaming live via the Public Broadcasting Commission of Jamaica, PBCJ. All right. So tell your friends, go in the respective groups and share with them. If they can't make it here, we're streaming live. Also, we're streaming live via the National Fisheries Authority YouTube channel, our Facebook channel, and our Instagram page. We have a giveaway. $1,000 credit to the first person to like on our IG page. That's the National Fisheries Authority. So take out your phone. If you click on like or share or comment, especially comment, all right, you will get $1,000 credit of your choice, all right? All courtesy of the National Fisheries Authority. So we're moving on nicely. At this time, we have a critical partner, a very critical partner in whatever we do, all right? And I have to big up this organization. Please put your hands together for Food for the Poor. Club Food for the Poor. And to do the presentation, we're not calling name, no, Mr. Ado. Mr. Ado, what you pronounce your first name, Mr. Ado?
Nakle. Nakle.
Nakle, Mr. Nakre. Welcome, Mr. Nakre, to the, I'm not about to turn the Indian them, but anyway. He have a very important presentation. Clap him, please. Yes. Big up yourself. Over to you.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Firstly, let me just say I wish all fisher folks around Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the world, as you know, this is International Fisherman's Day, a good celebration, a good time for us to just link together, because I know transportation is not easy, and we take sometimes the opportunity, including myself, to see all of you today, right? And I'm hoping to be talking to every one of you after, right? Because I'm going to spend some time. But today, can you remind me of what is the theme of today's celebration? All right, the resilient fish. Oh, it's there, the resilient. All right. So why resilience and what resilience, right? I'm not going to present anything. I'm going to have a conversation with all of you about every topic that we will talking about, right? And I must tell you that today I'm speaking here with a lot of lessons learned. A lot of lessons learned from Beryl and then Melissa. And I want you guys to be very, very attentive to this because you need to listen. Because we as a fishermen, we are very stubborn. And we tend to know everything and nothing can do to we, right? But we need to listen today. So first thing first, when it comes to hurricane season, the first community that will be impacted by a hurricane would be who? Because Jamaica is an island, so wherever this storm going to come from a hurricane season, it's coming from the sea. So we as fisher folks, we are impacted first. It means we are the first to prepare, right? So the front line of hurricane, as you know, hurricane season open on June 1st, right? Until? All right. You want me to tell you the honest truth? Hurricane season starts December 31st because it's not about only hurricanes and the hurricane effect. It's about the flooding, the drought, everything. All right? So we have to look at it now because of climate change. This is a yearly event that stems all year long. The people from Paji, Port Maria, remember in 2019, I think, they flooded out. In February, right? They flooded out, the whole town flooded out. The fishing village was affected. Both were lost. So it's a simple thing. It's because of the rain that come through the rivers and go. And the same thing can happen here for you outside of hurricane season, within the rainy season. So fisheries support livelihood, food security, and coastal economy, which means this is your job. That's our livelihood. That's where we earn money, right? So we have to safeguard it. We have to look after it. Because there's nobody going to look after your own gear. You yourself have to be responsible for your own gear and build your own resilience. Protect yourself. Climate change, we spoke about the climate change, and that's why I spoke about the whole weather. We have to look at it, right? So the key threats to the coastal communities, for now, we're talking about the tropical cyclone and the hurricane. And it's very important that we are prepared. We are listening to the news. And right now, there's a lot of forums from the Met Service, also from the National Fisheries Authority, that are sharing boat gears, homes, and landing site. Those are the threats because most of you live on the community, on the coastal areas. Your gear shed are on the coastal exposure. How much are we exposed? Right? Are we within the line? Are we within hurricane season? Yes, we are exposed. Are we on a jeopardized line because of earthquake? Yes, we are exposed. You heard 2 days ago there was a earthquake in Venezuela? No? Okay, building collapse? Any casualties? Hundreds, over 150 and still counting. They're searching for people under the rubble. And Jamaica, land we love and blessed, is fully exposed, and we know that as a country. So it's very important to ask yourself the question, right? You go on your own coastal beach, on your community, what can possibly happen? Just think about it. I'm not here to tell you what to do, right? But you need to ensure that you ask yourself the question, what can happen to my boat? What can happen to my engine? What can happen to my gear shed? What can happen to my gas? What can happen to me? What can happen to my family? What is exposed? You look at all your assets and see what is exposed. If you are exposed, your family exposed, you need to move them away. You need to protect them. How vulnerable are we? Let me put it this way. Every fishing community in Jamaica is vulnerable to hazard. Straight. And we all understand and acknowledge that. Yes, Dr. Bellamy? We are in a vulnerable state. And I can assure you that I know for a fact that the National Fisheries Authority understand the seriousness of the coastal area of Jamaica. When it comes to disaster, disaster does not choose. Disaster come and just pass through. And it is very important that not we depend on everybody, on the NFA, the government, Food for the Poor, all agencies, ADRA, any agencies that are there, NEPA, CCAM, all of those agencies actively working with you. We have to also depend on ourselves and build our own resilience. Service, NFA, SEDIMA, all of those will start to push, especially when the hazard is coming. It will start tracking. All of you now start to have your own app on your phone, right?